and welcome to the final part of Aria's story. In this video, we will be getting every single ending to the game, and there are a lot. There's a world domination ending, there's an amnesia ending, there's an ending where everyone dies. This game is legitimately insane, but it is so good. If you haven't already, now is your sign to go back and watch the rest of the series, otherwise you're obviously going to be confused. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you have not already, and I guess let's just dive right in. Okay, so what do we have around here exactly? Looks like this is a dead end, so looks like there's a door here too. Hey, Aria, can you hear me? Huh? Yeah, I hear you, whoever you are. Hopefully it's Lewin or something. Oh, that's like the antagonist guy, but also librarian, I think. Are you also trapped in this place? You are... Yup, the librarian. I knew it. I'm the librarian that works in your world. What are you doing here? I don't know. When I woke up, I was trapped here. I suppose every library needs a librarian. I'm so sorry, dear library. I can't be the only one who keeps you. I can't leave behind the one I already hold close to my heart. Why is he acting like he doesn't know what's going on? He's like the mastermind, isn't he? My library is quaint. I may say it's also ancient, as well as far from the reaches of the nearest village. I took it upon myself to care for its plants and adorable rabbits. I suppose that's why it's so special to me. I do my best to ensure that I take great care of it so people like you can enjoy reading books. What do you think? Which library do you like the most? I mean, both libraries are good for their own reasons. I see. I think both libraries have a kind of charm to them. Well then, I think we're getting close to the end. Don't give up, dear. Wait, I need to talk to you. Okay, that was a weird interaction, because I remember last episode there was a cutscene where he said he was gonna walk away to quote-unquote think about some things, but I'm assuming he just walked here to ask Aria which library she likes better so he can justify whatever the hell he's doing. Okay, well there's nothing here. Can I run across? No. There are many books on the bookshelf. Oh, there's a door here. Alright, pretty empty room. I like all the flowers. I think these are either like wisteria or grapes. I have no idea. Could be either. Alright, I guess we're over to the side where he was standing now. There's a flower growing on top of the bookshelf, but I don't think I can reach it. Do we have anything to reach it? No. I guess we keep going then. Here's a save point. I know we're like very close to the end, so I don't want to overwrite saves because you never know what'll alter the ending and I want to get all of them. The heavens are such a beautiful sight to behold, especially the starry heavens. How wonderful it must be to have my own star. How beautiful. So you want a star, I guess, and then you'll move? The door is locked. Okay, never mind. Let's try the other door. Oh, another book. Do you like my flower collection? There's a flower for every color of the rainbow. All the colors? You might be missing one. Oh, you found out. All I want is to complete my collection. Okay, well then... red, orange, yellow, green. Okay, so a green flower. Oh, wasn't there that bookshelf with a flower on top? I wonder if that flower was green. So we have to figure out how we're going to reach that flower. Haven't seen anything so far though. There's no more doors I can go through. They were all locked, weren't they? Wait, is this a door? Oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. Never mind. Oh, and it's a cutscene. This looks like where we fell asleep at the very beginning of the game. That tree. Yeah, that's the couch we were on. And the weird little tree. Something fishy's going on. It's the same kind of my world's library. My favorite place to read. You've got excellent taste. Huh? Do you remember when we decorated the tree with those stars? We all wrote a wish on each star and placed them there. So many people, big or small, travel the library to be able to write a wish of their own. How fun it was. This is my favorite place to read for sure. I'd like to read under the wishes of everyone in the world. I hope they all come true. What did you write on yours? I wrote, shush. Whoa, you scared me. That's not good for my poor little heart. If you tell me, then your wish won't come true. Whoops, you're right. There's something I want to talk to you about. Wait, did he just leave? He left. Well, that's weird. He's being so sus. There's a star on the ground. Take it. Alright, well, let's take it to the book that wanted a star, because I'm assuming that will help us progress. Give the star. Is this for me? What a beautiful star. Thank you. Okay, cool. So we unlocked another room now. A book with a key. Do you want this key? You'll have to win the game to get it. Would you like to play? Sure. Hopefully it doesn't kill me because I didn't save. Oh, okay. It's gonna be one of those mix-up games, isn't it? I gotta watch the book. Okay. It's the book currently still. Oh, it's going up, down. Who has the key? The first book. Unless you're tricking me and lying. Do you have it? Yay! I win. That's right. The next round will be even harder. No! I'm like using my finger to trace the screen because I don't know. He says it's gonna be harder, but I'm like, how hard is harder? You have the key. Hooray! That's right. The next round will be even harder. Okay, how many freaking rounds are you gonna make me do? Alright, I'm ready. I'm locked in. Locked in, loaded. Come on. Oh my gosh, even more books too. Alright, I like can't blink. Oh, but my eyes are dry. Holy... what? I think it's the middle guy. Oh, thank goodness. That's right. The game is finished. You deserve this prize. We got the bird key. Alright, I don't know what the bird key does. I'm assuming it unlocks another room? Maybe the one that's up here. Alright, now what is in here? I'm assuming something to do with birds, because it's called the bird key. Oh, yep, that's a bunch of owls, like the ones that delivered me the letter. Wait a sec. There's so many letters here. Hello, bird. You're the owl that delivered the letter to me before, aren't you? Aww. Would you like to come with me? Oh, we get a little pet burb? This is the best day ever. Alright, well, I'm gonna ask the burb to go grab the flower on the top shelf, and maybe that will help me. Can you get that green flower up on that bookshelf, please? Oh, it's gonna help. Oh, it's so cute. I love it. You've obtained the green flower. Thank you very much. That bird is a real one, for sure. Alright, so that means we go up to the guy with the flower collection through this door, and we should be set. Green flower. Place a green flower. That's just what I needed. My collection is now complete. Thank you. You're welcome. Oh, I heard a door unlock. Was it the door back here? Alright, what do we got now? You want to go back to your room? No, our little bird friend is gonna leave. Thank you very much for helping me. Well, it's okay. I'll let him go back home with his friends and family. I'm not gonna be that guy. Okay, looks like we have a ladder. Oh, and there's librarian again. Books leave an impression on you. I can't believe I used to hate them. You used to hate books? Yep, when I was younger, I despised them. My father was the previous librarian, and I had to help him out. I didn't like being surrounded by books. I thought they were boring. Even then, as per family tradition, I had to become the next librarian. Now I love books. I can't imagine my life without them. I'm also pretty good at drawing, so my illustrations appear in some books. What made you change your mind? That's a secret. If I tell you, I wouldn't be a mysterious boy. That's not right. You gotta tell me the rest of the story. Sorry, please don't be mad at me. Aria, do you believe the rules are meant to be followed or broken? Ooh, that is such a good question. Okay, here's my take. It's both. Some rules are put in place in order for the safety of people and those around them, but at the same time, there's a lot of people that can be in positions of power that create rules that actively harm the people that are being told to follow them. In places like that, yeah, the rules are meant to be broken. Think of scientific breakthroughs and stuff like that. All of it was accomplished through breaking the rules and breaking out of the mold. So I think that I'm gonna go with rules are made to be broken. However, again, there is a caveat that some things are rules for a reason. It's just up to you to decide whether it's a good reason or not. Is that so? I didn't expect to hear that from you. I think the exit's near. Our world is waiting for us. Okay, well then I guess we're following him? Next door. Hello? Wait! Down there's narrator, a painting of him. Okay, what does his say? A portrait titled librarian. Okay, that's what I assumed it would say. So we have librarian, storyteller, who's here? Lewin! The writer. A portrait titled The Bookworm. That's us. Alright, and I guess the last door? A book titled The Meaning of Names. Do you want to read it? Sure. I would like to read about Lewin's name because he didn't know what the meaning was earlier in the game. Or he wouldn't tell me, I'm not sure. Lewin is a name derived from Leofwin, meaning a dear friend. I'd like to read about Dahlia now. That's narrator. In the Victorian language of flowers, dahlia signifies elegance and dignity. And lastly, what about my name? Aria. Aria means air in Italian. In music, an aria is usually a solo in an opera. I see. Well, I guess that's all we have here. Let's continue forward. Legends are very interesting. I wonder if they're real. A book titled The Legend of the Quill. Ooh, that's definitely relevant. Once upon a time, there was a quill with the power to create and erase whatever was written with it. People wanted to have this powerful object, and so they waged war to have it in their hands. To keep it from falling into the wrong hands, a family took it upon themselves to hide it away and protect it for generations. Since then, the whereabouts and knowledge of the quill has been lost to time. There were a lot of clocks in that room. Weird. Alright, let's save in a new spot. Let's say you finish reading a book that you really like, but you hate the ending. Huh? What would you do if you could change that ending? Would you change it? Or respect what the author has written? I wouldn't change it, to be honest. A great example is, before it got popular and really blew up, I read The Hunger Games whenever I was really young. And obviously, if you've read the books, or if you haven't read the books, the last book is awful. It's so bad that when the movies came out, they completely just made like an original script for it because the third book was so bad. And the ending is horrible. It's like, oh, we take Katniss, she gets thrown in a jail cell, and then literally in the next paragraph, they're like, 20 years later, they open the jail cell, and Katniss is like, whoa, what's going on? And they're like, we destroyed everything, the end, and Katniss is like, cool, and then that's like the end of the book. And I was like, I don't know what the hell happened. But you know, like, at the end of the day, if that's what the writer writes, that's what's canon, it sucks, it's disappointing, or like when your favorite characters die, but it's part of the story, and it's meant to be that way, as much as you might hate it. So I would not change the end of the story. So you say. Sorry for asking you weird questions. I promise that it's the last I'll ask you. Okay. Oh, wait. I guess let's follow him. Oh, but first I always have to check to see if there's anything. Is there? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh my gosh, it's all the books we met! I'm pleased to see you again, miss. Do you remember me? I'm Romeo and Juliet. We met at the beginning of your story. I'd never forget a book like you. It seems you've reached the end of this library. Let us give you a farewell and a billion thanks for what you've done for us. Please, let us assist you one final time. I love all these books. They're so wonderful. I put on an extravagant show to welcome you to this library. It's time to give you an extravagant farewell to see you off. Thanks to you, I got this lovely bookmark. I may be dead, but what you've done for me made me feel alive again. Thank you. Please, let us assist you one final time. I feel as if books and humans should help each other. Alright, well, I guess I walked the pathway again. It literally feels like we came full circle because this is how we got into the library and now how we're leaving. Alright, last save. Because I think we're at the end. 98 saves though, wow. There's everyone. Such is the truth. I cannot believe it. Now I understand. Here I am, guys! Didn't mean to intrude. Aria, we've been waiting for you. What? Aria? I thought you'd disappeared. You were worried for my sake? I hadn't disappeared, I was teleported to this room. But finally all four of us are reunited. Now we can go back to our world. We just have to open that door. Wait, Did something happen? What's in your pocket? You're talking about this? It's just a quill, nothing of importance. No, that's not true because I read the book about it. Oh, alright, Aria. Oh, I'm sorry. I just felt like I was forgetting something important. Important? So Aria never gets her memories? It's really nothing. Let's go back to our world. I'm so confused. Okay, well, we're back now. I'm finally back. I missed this library. So that's why we have to pretend like nothing happened. She can't find out the truth. I understand. I guess that's the best option we have. Okay, so everyone just wants me to not know what's going on? Y'all suck. Y'all are bad friends. Morning, guys. Welcome to the library, Aria. I'm glad we were finally able to make it back to our world. Our world? What are you talking about? Huh? We were trapped in a library, in another world. Oh, I get it now. I guess it must have been a dream. A dream? No, all of it was real. But that's impossible. Dahlia, you don't remember? I don't know what you're talking about. I also think it was a dream. Lewin. It was a dream. I guess you're right. It was most likely a dream. Who was that girl? Librarian! What do you need, miss? A rabbit's eating a book. What are you saying? Again? Ugh. Shh. Be quiet. I always have to buy new books because of that little guy. I don't see why people say they're so cute. I hate them. That small bunny's got a big storm coming. He's not gonna eat any more books after I take care of this. Whoa, he is angry. He says he hates them, but he really loves them. If he really did hate them, he wouldn't even let them into the library. I'm going to calm him down before the bunny bites him again. Okay, so now it's just us and Lewin. Lewin, please be a good guy. Tell Aria the truth, I'm begging you. You've been quiet. Still thinking about that dream? Yeah. Oh, I just had an idea. Can I tell you more about my dream? Maybe it'll inspire you to write your next book. Sure, I guess. But we've also got to see that so-called troublesome bunny over there. Yes. Okay, so everyone's just moving forward like nothing happened. Awesome. Awesome. Normal ending. I figured as much. But, hey, we're gonna be going back and getting all of the endings. So that's only the first. I don't know how many there are, but I will pull up a guide and meet you back here. Okay, so after consulting a guide, it seems that by not opening this pink door, we locked ourselves out of every ending except the normal ending. So, now we gotta go through the pink door in order to see what else is in store. Without further ado... pink door. Lewin told me I shouldn't go to it. But I think I should explore every nook and cranny of this place. What should I do? I should think before making a final decision. Go into it, because apparently everyone is going to continue to lie to you if you don't. This is my room. Oh, okay. Why is my room in this place? This is the center of the library. It's very practical and you can access any area from your room. But this is only a copy. Your real room is in your world. My book collection. These don't fit on my bookshelf, so I have to put them on the floor. That was how I had to do it as a kid too. I had so many piles of books. I guess I can't see the bunny up there. What's this? A photo? No, I don't understand. That's impossible. I don't remember this. My head, it hurts so much. Are you okay? Wait, I'm going to look for help. You don't need to do that. I'm fine. You've obtained a photo. Let me take you to the exit. Okay, well that's weird. This is making me think that the whole library thing is an allegory for like her memories and something that happened to her. And by not going into the pink door, you're not accessing those memories. Which is, you know, why she continues to not know what's going on. I hope you feel better soon. What are you doing here? Lewin. Did you open the door? I told you not to open it. Answer me, did you open the door? Okay, so I'm gonna save the true ending for last. Which means, for now I have to lie. You didn't open it? Alright, take this. I found the key to that door. You obtained the rusty key. Alright, well now I essentially just have to speed through. Okay, what the heck, I was skipping through dialogue mindlessly, and this time Aria said I don't need you to cross the bridge, just toss me your knife. So, sorry for missing the previous dialogue, but this is new dialogue now. What are you saying? I know you're afraid of heights. I'll take care of this. That's too dangerous. Please, Lewin. I trusted you when you saved me from that doll. Now I want you to trust me. I can do this. You wanted me to borrow your knife before in case anything happened, right? Well, I need it now. Okay, here you go. You obtained Lewin's knife. Leave me alone. I won't stay here. I'm going to keep going until the end. If possible, I'd like to solve this peacefully. But if you don't get out of my way, I won't hesitate to use this. Oh my gosh, and they're all scared and just gonna run away. They left. Aria, are you hurt? I'm fine. Okay, well that was a little different. I'll be more conscious of new dialogue from now on. I honestly didn't expect anything to change until the end. Thanks for lending me the knife. I'm glad I didn't have to use it. You surprised me. I didn't expect you'd be able to do something like that. You seemed almost like a different person. I'm surprised too. I don't really understand what happened. Maybe you inspired me to be braver. I see. Alright, well, we'll continue forward then. Okay, I'm going to speedrun this part, but I will let you guys know what I choose as the answers to each question, as it does affect the ending in case you want to play on your own. I choose both libraries. Okay, and now I'm going to say rules are meant to be followed. Alright, and here's where we get our next ending by choosing I'd change the ending of the story. Okay, and here's where we start to see the differences. This is immediately after they say, let's return to our world. Clyde, please tell me the truth. The truth? What are you talking about? I'm sorry, Lewin, I lied to you. I opened the pink door and I found this photo. No. Oh, look at them. They're so cute. This photo was taken 6 years ago, the day when us four became friends. I don't understand how I could forget something as important as this, but now I remember it all. When I went to the library for the first time, I met a young writer, and we became friends. We were always together. That writer's name was Lewin. Later on, we met a storyteller whose personality changed every day, but learned that she didn't need to act like anyone else to make friends. Her name was Dahlia. Lastly, we met Clyde, the son of the librarian. There was a boy who hated books, but was taught that they were marvels, and was able to become the new librarian. This photo has given me the chance to remember many things. I remember how we all laughed together, how we played together, how we read together, and I also remember my own death. I knew it! No. What are you talking about? That can't possibly be true. You must be tired. Let's go back to our world. That's enough. I don't want you to keep hiding the truth from me. Clyde, you shouldn't keep hiding it. I agree with Dahlia. If you don't tell the truth, then I will. Clyde, do you know what this is? My family has hidden away this quill for generations, keeping it from falling into the wrong hands. It was hidden away in a secret room in the library behind a bookshelf. The librarian takes on the role of protecting it. The quill is the power to create and erase what is written, and so it had to be hidden away. But even then, I decided to break some rules. I used this quill to write you back into existence. Back into existence? What do you mean? As you know, you died a month ago. We were all heartbroken, and we couldn't believe what happened. I tried to bring you back with this quill, but it didn't work. This only has the power to create and erase. It can't resurrect a real person. Meanwhile, Lewin started writing a book. He barely slept and ate. He became obsessed. And as a result, he forced his hand too much and injured it, which is why he wears that bandage. Dolly and I became worried about him. We needed to find out what he was writing about. It was a book about you and your adventures in a library. But that's... Yes, this world is based on the book that Lewin wrote, and I made it a reality using this pin. So I put the three of you in this fake world and gave you new memories to forget the harsh truth. Lewin, the original author, was able to remember everything, and so did Dahlia. My goal was to see if you were able to act like the real Aria, so you could replace her. So all four of us could go back to our world. I suppose my plan was stupid. I'm sorry, I was so selfish. I'm sorry. Clyde. So that's what happened. Now I understand. I clearly remember the moment of my death, but I couldn't understand why I was still alive. I thought it had just been a nightmare. What do you remember from that day? I remember I went to the forest that's near the library to pick up some flowers for your birthday. While I was making a flower crown, I heard a noise. And then, the last thing I saw was an arrow. Your parents told us that you didn't come back home that night, so we split up and went looking for you. I was the one who found you in the forest. You were laying on the ground with a flower crown in your hand, and an arrow piercing your heart. It's just what I imagined. Why did that happen? Wasn't that forest supposed to be safe? It's illegal to hunt there. My family also takes care of protecting the forest. But that day there was a hunter illegally hunting for animals. One of his arrows reached you. The police tried to find the culprit, but the hunter ran away. We don't know who did it. That means I died because of another person? Yes. This is so frustrating. That person stole my future and didn't even have the courage to recognize it. There were still so many things I wanted to do. Because of that person, it's so unfair. Aria, I want to keep living. I don't want to leave you guys yet. You can do it. I've done everything possible so you can continue living. I'll change everyone's memories. Nobody will remember that day. Thank you. But that's not possible. I'm not Aria. You are. You're just like her. The real Aria's in her grave. This life belonged to her. I'm not human. I'm not real, just like everything that's in this library. For us, you're real. What does it matter that you're not human? You're our friend, either way. Friend? I'm your friend? Of course you are. What's on your mind? I want to stay by your side, but I don't want to replace Aria. If it's true that you're okay with me not being a human, I would like to keep living. Aria? What do you mean? I don't think you should be calling her Aria anymore. Huh? Lewin, I see you understand what I mean. Do you think my idea is selfish? Even if it were, that's not a bad thing. who said you can't ever be selfish. That already makes you different from Aria, which is what you want. Lewin. Ahem. Do you mind explaining to us what you're talking about? I want to continue living, but I don't want to be Aria. I want to be my own person. Your own person? I want to live like a normal human. But I don't want to be a replacement for Aria. I want to live my own life. Even if you say that, you're still identical to Aria. And that's not entirely true. She doesn't act exactly like Aria. I've noticed quite a few differences. What differences? She lied to me. You told me you hadn't opened the door, but that was a lie. The real Aria would never have lied about something like that. When she did something wrong, she admitted it. Now that you mention it, it's true. Besides, do you remember when that doll wanted to attack us? I told you to escape, and you did. Aria would have stayed with me anyway, so as not to leave me alone in that situation. And that wouldn't have ended well. You trusted me. But what really made me realize that you were different was when you decided to use my knife. For a moment, you seemed like a different person. You're more stubborn, but also less naive than the real Aria. These are subtle features of your true personality, hidden under Aria's personality. But they exist, and that means you can be different. Really? Why would I lie about something like this? Wait a second, Lewin. I asked her some questions to confirm she is indeed the same as Aria. I even told Dahlia to tell me everything she did. And you really think some questions are gonna tell you how a person really is? I'm the one who's been by her side all this time. I can confirm that she's not exactly the same as Aria. I tried to kill her several times so that all this could end because I knew she wasn't real. But in the end, I couldn't do it. Because I wanted her to continue living. She isn't Aria. You wouldn't have been able to kill her. She can't die in a normal way. For her to die, she must be erased with the quill. In fact, I'm the one who killed Aria. Clyde, we've already told you many times that you don't have to feel guilty about her death. It wasn't your fault. Nobody could have predicted it. But Aria went into the forest because I mentioned I liked those flowers. She wanted them to be a gift for my birthday. If I hadn't said anything, Aria would still be alive and none of this would be happening now. That's why I want to fix my mistake. There's nothing to fix because it wasn't your fault. Stop blaming yourself. Clyde, I understand how you feel. I know you want me to replace Aria, but it's not what I want. It's not who I am. If you won't accept my decision, I'll understand. But then I'll ask you to erase me. Erase you? I can't do something like that. Then will you let me live without replacing Aria? Do you accept my decision? I'll just go with I accept your decision. Thank you. That's not a decision that Clyde should make. You're the only one who should decide on your own life. If you want to erase yourself, we'll accept it. If you want to live, we'll also accept it. I agree with Lewin, but there is a problem. You have the same memories, personality, and appearance of Aria. Even if you keep living, you'll still be Aria. Then I'll just have to change. Change? Yeah, I already thought about it. Clyde, I want you to erase my memories about Aria's life. Please, erase my whole past from my mind. You want me to erase everything? That would mean you. Yes, I will live as someone with amnesia. But from now on, I will create my own memories and become my own person. But you may end up remembering the truth again. This time I had to modify the memories of all the people who knew Aria and create this place from scratch. Managing all this at once was already very hard for me. I didn't have enough strength to do it. That's why everyone was able to remember the truth. But if we only have to manage the memories of one person, there will be no problem. Besides, to make sure there won't be any problems, a real writer will use the quill this time. Huh? You want me to use the quill? Yeah, I'm not a writer. We need her to be as human as possible. Only a real writer can do it. Would you be okay with it? Yes, that's what I want. But there's something that worries me. If I become a different person, maybe we won't be friends anymore. I could have a terrible personality. We all have very different personalities, and we are still friends. If I can be friends with someone as cold as Lewin, I can be friends with anyone. If I can be friends with someone as annoying as Clyde, I can be friends with anyone. What matters is you'll be happy, even if it's not with us. I see. Are you sure that my idea is possible? It may be very complicated. It's complicated, but I like challenges. Before using it, I will study this quill thoroughly. Clyde, I will need your help with that. Of course, I'll teach you everything I know. I'll study everything I need to make sure everything goes well. I'll make you as human as possible. I want you to grow, feel, and die without always relying on the quill. You'll never be human, but I'll get you to live like a normal human. I assure you I'll find a way to do it. I have no doubt you'll make it. After all, writers always try to make their characters as realistic as possible, right? Thank you. I must say that doing all this could take a long time. I'll have to do research on many things. No problem. I'll wait inside this library. In this library, you'll be alone. There are many interesting books and characters inside this library. I won't be alone. I suppose that's true. I have one last favor to ask you. Could you give me a new name? Oh, that makes sense. You'll no longer be Aria, so you need a new name. A new name. It's hard to think of one. Any ideas, Lewin? Wendy? Wendy? It's a gorgeous name. It's a good name. I like it. Now, you'll need to erase my memories and leave. It's a shame I won't remember you, but I can't wait to meet you all again. It's time to say goodbye. I'm sorry I made you suffer because of my own selfishness. I hope that from now on, you can live your life as you want. I've experienced a similar dilemma. When I was little, I wanted to change because I thought I would have more friends like that. But in the end, I learned that I must be who I want to be. Become the person you want to be, not the person that others want you to be. I told you that I noticed certain differences between you and Aria, but I haven't told you the last difference. Aria and I were best friends. She was like a sister to me. But I don't feel the same for you, it's different. Lewin, don't be rude. Clyde, don't be so dense. I think Lewin is trying to say something different. Oh, I'm sorry. Now I understand. But she won't remember anything you say now. I don't mind. It was fun to live this little adventure by your side. Thank you for everything. Enjoy your new life. Thank you so much. Thank you for doing everything possible so I can keep living with you. For giving me a chance to live a new life. I don't know what's gonna happen from now on, but I'm glad I met you. I'll see you soon. Oh, well, I guess her name is Wendy now. Well, do we get to see her in the real world now? Look at her! She's living her best life with all the books in the library. I guess it's time for them to write her into existence in the real world. What? Did he age up? Is he older now? He looks a lot older. Can you hear me? Are you okay? Can you hear my voice? Hey, wake up. What? You finally woke up. How do you feel? Are you okay? Eh? Where am I? A forest? What were you doing sleeping in this forest? I don't know. I don't know where I am. You're in a forest near a town called Harlow. There is also a library nearby. What are you doing here? I don't remember. Try to remember something. I can't remember anything. It's like my mind is blank. Can you remember your name? My name? Yes, I think I remember. Wendy. My name is Wendy. Oh, she looks so happy. At least you remember something. Do you remember anything else? Something about you? I don't remember anything else. I don't know what I was doing here. And I don't remember anything else about me either. I don't remember who I am. That's problematic. It seems you have amnesia. I think I remember something else. A dream? I was dreaming that I lived inside a library. But I don't think that's gonna help me discover who I am. It doesn't seem like a very useful information. You still haven't told me who you are. Oh, my name is Lewin. Do we know each other? It's the first time I see you. Really? And what were you doing in the forest at this time? I was just passing by. Really? That's suspicious.
Huh?
Suspicious? Why? So you're saying you were walking through a forest at night and found a person sleeping on the ground? It's too suspicious. Maybe you hit my head and that's why I don't remember anything. I can't trust you. Do you really believe that? It seems you have a great imagination. Don't laugh, it's a very serious situation. I know, but I'm just trying to help you, I promise. You don't seem to have any head injuries if that's what worries you. Oh, that's right. I apologize for accusing you of something like that. You don't need to apologize, it's completely normal that you're confused. So, what'll you do now? I don't know what I should do. I don't know who I am. Do you want to get your memory back? I don't care. Huh? I know it's weird, but I don't have any interest in knowing about my past. Perhaps this is a new opportunity to start from zero, or something like that. Is it weird that I think that? There's nothing wrong with it. It's your decision. What do you plan on doing? I don't think you want to live in this forest. Now that you mention it, I don't have a place to live. What am I gonna do? You can stay at my place. What? You can stay there while you decide on what to do. I'm not leaving you here. I live in a humble home, so don't expect much. And I can't do that. I don't know you. Besides, I don't want to bother your family. I live alone with my sister. She would probably be glad to have company since she always complains I'm very boring. What kind of person would live with someone they just met? I don't know who you are. I don't trust you yet. What's your alternative? Staying at an inn? Do you have money? Let me see if there's anything in my pockets. Oh, they're empty. I have nothing. See, stop being so stubborn and accept my help. You don't seem like a bad person, but I can't accept your help. We don't know each other. Do you like books? Why do you ask me that all of a sudden? Maybe you don't look like a bad person, but you're a bit weird. Answer my question. Books. I don't think I'm very interested. I don't remember ever reading any, though. I see. I'm a writer. A writer? Oh, sorry. I said I don't like them very much. Each person likes different things. I haven't written a new book in a long time. For the past 3 years, I've been busy doing something very important, and I haven't had much time to write books. Even so, in the little free time I had, I managed to finish a book that I started writing 3 years ago. You would do me a great favor if you read it and told me what you think. Since you don't like books, consider it the price for my help. Really? Do I just have to read a book? That way I won't feel so bad for accepting your help. I don't know much about books, though. I don't think I'll be able to be of much help. Don't worry about it. This is the book I want you to read. Let's see. Aria's story. Wait, it's way bigger than I was expecting. Do I have to read all this? Yes, I think I have a better idea to help you. Really? You mentioned that you're rather poor before, right? That means your books aren't very popular. I see you're not afraid to speak your mind. Oh, I didn't mean to offend you. I'm not offended. What you said is true. I write books because I like to do it, though. But if they're good, it's a shame that others don't know they exist. And that's why I'm gonna help you make your books become better known. And there's a town nearby, right? It's a perfect place to promote them. I can go to the town square and talk about your books. Please, read Aria's story. The new book of the young, promising writer, Lewin. Something like that. What do you think of that idea? I think it's great. It's a wonderful idea. But you need to know what you're promoting, so you should still read it. Eh? What? Seriously? I thought I could avoid having to read it. Now I have twice as much work. I take back my offer. You can't. I've already accepted. Okay, I'll read it. But if it's a terrible book, I'll tell you. Even though we just met, I'll criticize any flaw. Get ready. Thank you, Wendy. That's just what I want. I'm the one who should be thanking you. If it weren't for you right now, I would be scared and alone. Oh, she is hungry. Was that your stomach? No, it must have been some animal. That doesn't sound like an animal. Are you hungry? I'm starving. Let's go home, it's late. I'll prepare you something to eat. Tomorrow, I'll show you the town and the library. I want to introduce you to some friends. Wendy, from now on, your new life begins. Your own story. You decide what you want to do and who you want to be. Are you ready? I am. Oh, that was so wholesome. Look at them in the town. They're gonna fall in love and they're gonna get married. I'm calling it right now, I swear. Wait, I noticed that girl in the back with the white hair. She's a character in the game I want to play next. It's like Midnight Train, something like that. It's made by the same person that made Aria's story. Oh my gosh, so are they connected? I'm so excited because I don't know much about the other game. Oh, look at them all. Oh my gosh, look, it's Dahlia and Clyde. Oh, they're so cute. Well, now that I know that Aria's story is somehow connected to Midnight Train, I'm even more interested, actually. Oh, and they're even visiting Aria's grave together. And she's promoting the book just like she said she would. Oh, look at them looking at the little swans. So cute. I'm glad they're all besties. There's Wendy. She's so happy. Oh, Aria behind her. Oh my gosh. They're so cute. I love them. Good ending. Let's go. Thank you for playing. Oh, a password for additional content. Okay, we'll check that out once we get all of the endings, though. Okay, so we are now backtracking to the final decision of the game, which is whether Clyde will allow Aria, or should I say Wendy, to keep living. We had a good ending, so unfortunately, now we have to get a more sad one, where Aria is going to be erased. So, I don't accept your decision. You won't accept? Huh? What are you saying? Clyde, why? I'm sorry. I did all this for Aria. For the real Aria. I don't care if you want to continue living as somebody else. But Aria should live too. And that's been my goal all this time. If you're not Aria, then everything I did was useless. But she doesn't want to be a replacement for Aria. You can't force her to be someone she doesn't want to be. I know. If that's what she wants, I accept it. She can do whatever she wants with her life. But I can't give up. Aria should live. She can't die yet. That's something I refuse to accept. So I have to keep trying. I'll find a way for Aria to come back to life. I think this is enough. You tried it, but it didn't work. We understand how you feel. Accepting her death is hard. But we need to get over it. Otherwise, you'll just keep hurting yourself. I have the power to change her fate. I got this quill. I'll keep fighting for her. And what are you planning on doing? Are you going to keep making copies of Aria? It doesn't matter how many times you try that. A copy will never be the real Aria. Who said I was gonna make another copy? I had a different plan prepared in case this one didn't work. A different plan? What are you going to do? I'll revive the real Aria. That's the only way. But you said the quill couldn't revive a real person. Yes, that's true. I already tried, but nothing happened. Then it's impossible to bring her back. There's a different way to do it. Huh? I reached the conclusion that I can't change the present. I can't create another Aria. But if I can't change the present, then I'll change the past. The past? What are you talking about? I'll use the quill to rewrite the day of Aria's death. If I change the past, the present will change automatically. What? If I can avoid her death in the past, the real Aria will be alive in the present. Isn't it a fantastic idea? It's a terrible idea. That's way too dangerous. Clyde, changing the past isn't a good idea. It's possible that you can avoid Aria's death, but something worse could happen. Worse than Aria's death? There's nothing worse than that. Why don't you want to save her? I don't understand. We're friends. Because we believe accepting her death and moving on with our lives is the best option. Clyde, listen to me. Why does your family hide the quill? Because it would be dangerous if it fell in the wrong hands. Will you use it anytime you want to change something that you don't like? In the end, you'll become one of those selfish people who want to use it for their own benefits. I've already lost a really important friend. I don't want to lose you, too. Please, don't use the quill anymore. Dahlia. Please, Clyde. Don't change the past. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But I can't. I need to do this. No, Clyde! Clyde, stop it. Don't do it. I can't move. Me neither. Clyde, let us move. Please, Clyde. I think this is the best for everyone. I hope you can forgive me. I'll rewrite that day. I'll avoid Aria's death. No, stop it. If you do that, this Aria will also disappear. Clyde, please no. Clyde! Okay. What happened? This is my room. I came back to the real world? That means I managed to change the present. Aria. I need to see Aria. I must hurry. She should be there. Oh, is he gonna get shot instead? That would be an awful ending to this. Oh. Clyde, good morning. Are you feeling better? Your father told us you were sick, and that's why he was in charge of the library today. I'm glad to see you're fine. Aria? You're alive. I'm so glad. You can't imagine how happy I am. Clyde, are you sure you're all right? Maybe you should have stayed in your bedroom to rest a bit more. Yeah, I'm all right. I just had a nightmare. Dolly and I were gonna visit Lewin just now. Do you want to come with us? Visit Lewin? Yeah, I'll go with you. Let's go. Wait, Lewin is dead now in exchange? Oh, man. Equal exchange, equal exchange. Did Full Metal Alchemist teach you nothing? What does this mean? I always try to come here with a smile on my face, but when I get here, I can't avoid crying. It's okay, Aria. Cry all you need. But I want Lewin to see my smile, not my tears. I'm sure he appreciates your efforts. Why did this happen? It was my fault. Lewin went to the forest to my place because I was sick. I'm the one who should be dead. Aria, don't say something like that. This shouldn't be happening. A month has already passed, but I still can't believe Lewin is no longer with us. This is so cruel. I miss him so much. Lewin, no. This isn't what I wanted. Lewin, it isn't fair. I won't allow this to happen. Lewin, I won't let you die. Nobody will die. Clyde? What are you saying? Maybe I made a mistake while rewriting the past. This time I won't make any mistakes. I'll rewrite that day again. Dude, but what happens if you accidentally die? Then there's no one left to use the quill. Is he just gonna keep trying? In my room again. This time it's impossible for me to have made any mistakes. I made sure to have written it correctly. It's impossible for anybody to have died that day. I need to hurry to the library. Now it's Dahlia that's dead. There they are. Lewin, are you alright? I'm okay. You're the one who was supposed to be sick. Are you feeling better? I'm glad everything went well now. Wait, where's Dahlia? Dahlia? She's probably in heaven. We could visit her later. I want to buy her a flower bouquet. Good idea. See, dude, every time you rewrite the past, someone's gonna die. And next time, you're gonna be the one that dies, which means no one can use the quill or rewrite the past, and just you're stuck dead. Come on, man. Get it together. Good idea. No, please no. Dahlia, not you. No, no, no. No! Dahlia, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You were right, it wasn't a good idea. I'm just hurting everyone. I understand now. I understand why it isn't working. The quill doesn't have the power to revive someone. In order to make the past that I wrote a reality, the quill takes the life of somebody else in return for bringing Aria back. Yeah, again, did Fullmetal Alchemist teach you nothing? The quill takes anybody that I appreciate as much as Aria. No matter how many times I try to rewrite the past, somebody I love will die. Is it true that I can't do anything? I just wanted all of us to be happy again. But it doesn't matter what I do, this won't work. Dahlia, what should I do? Now I must decide who dies. It's impossible. I can't choose something like that. All of them are important to me. That's the solution. It's very simple. Why didn't I think of that before? I should have done that since the beginning. If to revive Aria I have to sacrifice someone who's important to me, it's clear who I'll pick. You'll pick yourself, won't you? We can't all be together, but you can all move on and be happy. And this is my final decision. In order for everyone to live, I will write my own death. That's so, like, bittersweet. Like, I'm glad everyone else survives, but man, that's also so sad to just write your own death like that. Alright, well that was bad ending number 2. Alright, for this next bit, we are going to be honest and say I did open the door. What did you say? I was surprised to see my room, but I didn't see anything strange. Did you see anything that caught your attention? No, I didn't see anything. Alright, take this. I found the key to that door. Okay, so this time we're going to say the quote-unquote wrong answer to each of the questions in order to get the next ending. He wants to hear both libraries, but we are going to say this world's library. Here he wants us to say rules are meant to be followed, so we will say they're meant to be broken. And last but not least, we'll say I would change the ending. Okay, it seems like we got new dialogue now with the books. I'm in a hurry. Create a bridge and let me through now. Miss Aria, it seems that you have changed since the first time we met. I'm tired of hearing that name, but soon I'll be able to stop pretending. What do you mean? I admit that at first I didn't know what was happening. I thought I was Aria. But a while ago, I realized who I really am. Those humans were trying to fool me. But in the end, I'm the one who tricked them. They still think I'm Aria. Why didn't you tell them that you figured out the truth? It would be dangerous for me if they found out I'm defective. But they haven't noticed yet. It's so easy to pretend I'm their dear friend, Aria. I just have to smile like a fool. Look, I'm an innocent girl who likes books. I see. That's a shame. All of their efforts have been in vain. I'll only ask you do not hurt them. They are very good people. I promise I won't do anything bad to them. Well, that sounds ominous. So at this point, I guess she fully knows what's going on. I wonder how the next dialogue will change. What's that in your pocket? Okay, so she's cutting straight to the chase and asking about the quill. You're talking about this? It's just a quill, nothing of importance. Just a quill? Don't lie to me. That quill is exactly what I want. What are you talking about? What are you doing? Give me back that quill. I'm sorry, but I don't think you'll be getting this back. Aria? Aria? Who's that? What? You thought I wouldn't realize by now? This isn't just some quill. This is the power to create and erase whatever is written with it. This world has been created with the stroke of this pen, but that's not all. I was also created with this pen. You created me. I'm not real, I'm just a fictional character. No, that isn't the truth. Please give it back. Don't you dare use it. I can't do that. If I give this back to you, you'll just erase me. I wouldn't do such a thing. Are you trying to lie to me again? I know I'm not real, but I still want to live. But to do that, I'll have to erase you. What do you mean? I'm not real, so for me to die, I'll have to be erased because of this pin. You're the only ones that know the truth about me, so you need to disappear. It's a shame that real people can't be erased. It would be easier and less painful for you. Is she just gonna kill them? What the heck? I'm the protagonist of this story, but it's much more fun to be the antagonist. What's going on? I failed. Aria. Aria? Don't worry, you're gonna be reunited with her very soon. Wait, don't you lay a hand on Dahlia or Lewin. Everything is my fault. I'll take the responsibility. That's not right. Sorry, but your story ends here. Okay, wow. Not what I was expecting. Did she just hang them all? What a beautiful sight. Oh, this photo made me realize the truth, but I guess I don't need this anymore. And she's just gonna rip it up. You like writing tragedies, right? Don't worry, I wrote one just for you. This world is just a book, and I will be its author. Oh, wow. Okay, she's like, for real crazy looking. The time that I was waiting for has finally arrived. The moment that I'll stop being those humans, puppet. We've endured human selfishness for a long time. We've had enough. Do you know how it feels like to have had someone else writing your life? Obviously, you don't know. That's why I'm going to change this world. I'll write a better world for all fictional characters. A world in which we can all be free. From now on, the rules of this world will change thanks to this quill. You know what? I'm the most suited being to use this quill. That stupid human named Clyde didn't have enough power to use it, and that's why I became defective. But that won't happen to me. If I want, I can rewrite myself to have unlimited power. I can be what I want. It's the advantage of being a fictional character. I don't have the limitations of a human. Clyde had the naive wish to save the life of a human named Aria. But in the end, he let his own creation destroy the world he loves so much. I shouldn't have killed him yet. I would have loved to see his reaction to the consequences of his actions. But I couldn't help it. I really wanted to kill that writer named Lewin, and I just couldn't resist killing the other two. I hate all writers. They're to blame for our suffering. To create a perfect world for us, I must eliminate all writers. Yes, one could say that we exist thanks to them. But what's the point of living like this? Many of us have only been created to suffer. Besides, with this quill, we no longer need writers. Oh, do you see this adorable bunch behind me? I created them all. I only created the soul. They're free to decide how they want to live their life and develop their own personalities. Do you think I'm a villain? Yes, from your point of view, I suppose I am. But from our point of view, the villains are every one of you. I said I hate writers, but I honestly hate all humans. All of them contribute to our suffering. I'm talking about you, too. You like to see how we suffer, don't you? You're probably the human I hate most. Did you have a good time controlling me throughout the whole story? I found it disgusting. Surely you had a good time watching me die more than once. You kept going because you wanted to know the truth of this story. For you, we are nothing but entertainment. Don't you think that's really sad? We only exist to entertain people like you. But that will change from now on. I'm going to ask you something. Do you think all humans are to blame? Yes, ma'am, I guess. Do you think Lou and Dahlia and Clyde deserved to die? Yes? Are you a selfish human who enjoys watching us suffer? I'm sorry, ma'am, I am. Now you know how it feels like not being able to choose. Even if you wanted to say something else, you can't do it. I'll control the decisions of all humans. Humans will become our entertainment. No human will ever write our futures again. I will create the ideal world for fictional characters. Our sweetest dream will become your worst nightmare. You have no right to complain. This is what you've always done to us. This world is now my book, and all humans are my characters. Okay, wow. You kind of went off the deep end, girl, but I'm kind of here for it because I understand where you're coming from. Oh. Huh? What's this? Bad ending? I don't agree with that name. I think this is the best ending for this story. I already decided that I won't allow any human to decide on my life, not even the real creator of this story. I'll erase it immediately. Let's see. What name should I give it? It's such a wonderful ending. An ending where humans lose and we win. Not even the protagonist of this story could get a better ending than this one. Such ending could only have a name like this. Okay, and she renamed it to the perfect ending. You know what? Pop off, sis. Alright, well, we only have one ending left, and that is the true ending. So I'm going to go back and answer all of Clyde's questions correctly, then we should be on track for the true end. Okay, so it seems like Aria is now confessing to finding the photo in the pink room. I'm sorry, Lewin. I didn't tell you the whole truth. I opened the pink door and I found this photo. Okay, it looks like the dialogue is the same so far, so I'll skip ahead a bit. I think this dialogue is a little different, but I can't remember since it's been a while since I did the other end. I have friends that worry so much and care for me. I couldn't be happier. Aria. But this has to stop. Huh? I have her appearance, her personality, her memories, her emotions. But in the end, I'm not Aria. I'm just a copy. I'm not real. A fake, just like the world we're in right now. I don't have the right to be the replacement of someone else's life. No, don't say that, please. You're real to me. You're my friend. Thanks to you all, I found out what friendship was. Thank you for everything. Wait, where's she going? Oh, she's taking the quill. Aria, give me back that quill, don't you dare. I'm sorry. What are you gonna do? I'm going to erase everything you've created. Everything? That means you'll... No, don't you even dare do it. I'm glad to have met you. No! Wait, why is Lewin still here? What happened? Don't worry, I brought them back to your world. But why didn't you do the same for me? I wanted to say one last thing. Are you gonna finish writing your book? You told me you couldn't finish it because you couldn't figure out an ending good enough for you. Now you know how this story ends. No. I can't write this ending. Lewin, don't you remember that you told me you wanted me to write a happy ending? But you died before I could write one. So I can't write a happy ending. You were the first person who wanted to read what I wrote in the first place. The first person who wanted to confide in me. My first friend. I wanted to write a book about you, in a world where you were happy. I wanted to give you a happy ending that you deserved. I knew from the start that you weren't real. I thought that if I killed you, this would all end, but... An ending where you die can't be a happy ending. Lewin, I see. That's how you really feel. Can I ask you something?
Huh?
What do you determine a happy ending to be? For me, a happy ending is when, despite everything that happened, the characters still smile and keep going. Lewin, even if it hurts, even if the tears don't stop falling, we'll smile and make this ending a happy one. Yes. Oh, it's so bittersweet. I love these endings. Thank you. Alright, and there's Lewin back in the library, I guess, and we can control him. Hey, there's Dahlia and Clyde. Morning, Lewin. You should speak a lot lower considering you are the librarian. Can't see why the noisiest person in a place like this would be the librarian himself. Just a part of my charm. How's your hand feeling? Does it still hurt? No, but it's getting better. How splendid. Soon you'll be able to write books again. Truth is, yesterday I just wrote one. You should have waited until your hand had completely recovered. Yeah, I know. But I got pretty inspired to finish what I was writing. That book, was it the one you were writing about Aria? Yes, I was finally able to write a good ending. Oh, really? Then I'll draw up the illustrations for it. And I'll take up the responsibility of narrating the characters. What title are you gonna give the book? The title of the book is Aria's Story! What a nice true ending. Look at them! All in the future, holding Aria's story. That's so nice. Oh, and little Aria in the background. Even though she's not there, she's still supporting them through the sidelines. True ending. How nice. Now that we have the true ending, it is time to wrap up our series. This is by far one of my favorite RPG Maker games ever, and I am so excited to play another game by the same developer, Lydia. That's going to be my next project, so keep an eye out. Out of all of the endings, to be honest, I think I like the world domination one the best. I'm just a sucker for fourth wall breaks and, fictional character activists. Leave in the comments below what your favorite ending was. I'm so curious to hear how you answer. Before we leave for the day, make sure that you left a like on the video and you subscribed for future content. I work really hard on all of my videos and I'm so grateful for you guys being here to watch them. I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday at 8 p.m. Central, so feel free to join in on my streams as well. They're always popping. If you want to get connected with the community, there's a bunch of links in the description of this video where you can find my other social media, Discord, etc. Thank you guys so much for watching and I hope I will see you guys again soon. Until next time, bye everyone.